Our business is our own.
I guess good that he didn't splurge the business, but could at least make something up.
He did. We're on an all-inclusive at the inn.
Ah, there he is, PJ, the maestro himself.
I can't believe he had reverse camera on for that shot.
Huh? Did he?
Yeah, he was never meant to be in it. He was trying to get a cool tracking shot of the Hobbits walking through Bree, but he accidentally pointed the camera the wrong way while he was scoffing that carrot.
Calls himself a filmmaker.
Good evening.
He was a good chap, that Barlaam Butterbur. We were all a bit discombobulated when we got to Bree, but he made us feel right at home.
What's his name? Barlaam and Butterbur.
Uh-huh.
No way. I know it's fantasy, but that's not a name.
Sounds like an old sweet your grandfather would give you.
Yeah, don't tell Mum and Dad, but you've been so good. You get a Barlaam and Butterbur.
Underhill. My name's Underhill.
Finally. Been telling him to do that for ages.
Yeah, Baggins is a shite name. Should get rid of Frodo as well.
What?
Don't care what you change it to. Just anything that doesn't sound like he's been named after an ice cream.
Oh, I could go for a Walls Frodo right now, to be fair.
We're friends of Gandalf the Grey. Can you tell him we've arrived?
Gandalf? Yes, I remember. Elderly chap. Big grey beard, pointy.
Oh my God.
What's the matter, Gandalf?
Well, I've always wondered what people say about me when I'm not in the room. I always wanted to get insight into what other people perceive me as.
Oh, you came off pretty well. That's what I
Elderly
thought.
chap with a beard and a hat. Is that it? Is that all I am to these people?
I didn't say anything bad, at least.
Yeah, they also didn't mention my great sense of humour or my charity work.
Oh, and how good a mates were you really with Barlaam and Butterbur? People think about you way less than you think they do. Most of the time, they're only thinking about themselves or an all-powerful ring.
Yeah.
This, my friend, is a pint. It comes in pints? Oh. I can get you one.
You got all have
Best
already.
joke in the whole story.
It's excellent.
Got nothing to say to make fun of it.
It's just a quality gag.
That fellow's done nothing but stare at you since we arrived.
Bit creepy. Aragorn.
You'd think you could have just gone over and introduced yourself, considering you were specifically waiting for them.
Just wanted to freak them out for a bit. Didn't want them to get too comfortable.
Do you do it to women as well, Aragorn?
Not sure. You never really see women in Middle-earth. It's quite an unusual occurrence. So I'm not sure what I would have done if there had been women.
Maybe just don't stare at people, as a general rule.
Oh, I do all right with women.
What do you mean by that?
Never heard, but round here, he's known as Strider.
One of the nicer names people had for me in my rangering days.
Now, what were the others?
Oh, Stinky Pete, Mr. Creeps, Tinchy Strider, Old Nutsack. Never really understood that last one.
Well, people really can be cruel.
Baggins? Sure I know a Baggins. He's over there.
Oh, okay, but look. For as long as we're watching this, can we just keep a tally of every time that Bellend does something colossally stupid that endangers everyone's lives? And then at the end, we can have a discussion as to whether or not I was too harsh on him.
We're on 1-0 so far.
True if you count the pre-release of the firework.
Then steady on.
Maybe you should have just gone straight over there and said hello when you got there, Senor Creeps.
Thought it'd be best to wait until they did something really stupid. It was only a matter of time.
How did they film this bit?
I think Peter Jackson faked all these scenes in a green screen studio after the main shoot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because obviously he couldn't transport the camera crew into the twilight world of the ring. So they had to kind of do a bit of guesswork based on what Mr. Frodo said it was like.
Did they get it about right?
Frodo said he was actually surprised just how inaccurate it was. Right, apparently, when you put the ring on, you actually go to a place that looks exactly like Rainbow Road from Mario Kart.
Gosh, sounds dreamy.
You draw far too much attention to yourself, Mr. Underhill.
Interesting that you chose to disguise your accent while in your Strider persona, Aragorn.
I did not disguise my accent.
Didn't you?
Oh, that's just me doing my accent.
Okay, how many accents do you have?
It becomes difficult to keep track after a while.
Noted.
What do you want? A little more caution from you. That is
Wow.
the trinket you carry.
I look so different on screen.
They say the camera adds about 10 years.
And it gives you an entirely different face shape. So weird.
Well, you know how it is. There's got to be a limit somewhere to how many new deepfakes you can create, and a limit to how many impressions one person can do.
What?
What?
I can avoid being seen.
What are your usual tricks for avoiding being seen?
I'm not at liberty to divulge the secrets I learned in my time as a ranger.
Ouch.
Maybe he got lucky and the gate landed so that he fit exactly into the spy hole unharmed, like Buster Keaton.
Fingers crossed.
What's he doing? Is he sleeping in the barn?
In the doghouse, perhaps.
Had a big row with Mrs. Butterbur.